don't know why PE coaches take PE so seriously. Dude, it's middle school. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Happy back to school season. I know it's not actually happy. There's literally nothing to be happy about going back to school. I mean, like, you could be happy to see your friends, but that's really about it. But we're still gonna pretend it's a happy back to school season, right? I wanna try and make you feel a little bit better about your first day of school, because I know the first day of school is always like the most nerve-wracking day. So to make you feel a little bit less embarrassed or nervous about your first day of school, I'm going to read you stories about other people's first day of schools and how absolutely embarrassing and atrocious they were to make you feel better about yours. Yay! Except some of these stories could possibly be yours, because I did ask my subscribers for these stories, so you can't have it all. If you want to see more videos like this, I do love reading secrets and confessions on my channel, so make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on, and you can actually binge my back to school playlist for some more episodes just like this, or check out my Revealing Secrets playlist. But all that being said, go grab your snacks and go grab your tea, and let's get right into this. I was wearing white pants and I unexpectedly started my period. A group of girls laughed, asking was that ketchup I sat in. I don't know what's worse or what's, quote, funnier. The fact that you got your period in white pants, or the fact that girls were like, oh my gosh, did you sit in ketchup? Do you not know what a period is? You know what? Would you rather have someone think you sat in ketchup, or that you leaked and it's a period stain? I guess it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day it's still a red stain on your butt. But I guess if we're getting technical, I think I'd rather have a period stain, question mark, because at least that way I know the liquid came from me and not just some suspicious ketchup I sat in. I don't know, man. It's really not that big of a deal, actually. The moral here is just do not wear white. Until your period is regular, do not wear white. That way you know when you can and cannot wear white. Cool, got it. I was walking up the stairs to my first lesson of the day when I tripped up the stairs and accidentally pantsed someone. I looked up and realized it was my crush of 2 years, and I have avoided him since. Well, that's another way to get in your crush's pants, huh? In a way, you were proactive, except there was no consent and you did it in front of everyone. So yeah, what if your crush was like super cool and actually was like willing to forgive you, but you wouldn't know because you're avoiding him? Granted though, if I did this in school, I too would avoid that person like the plague. So could have been, should have been, what may have been, I'm not willing to find out, and I don't blame you now that I think about it. Well, y'all, now you know. If you want to see more of your crush, just trip up the stairs and pants them. Just kidding, please don't do that on purpose. The day before school started, I shattered my ankle. A month later, I finally went to school in a thigh-high blue cast. Everyone made fun of me, and the girl who was supposed to help me to my classes ditched me. She's not my friend anymore. When I was in middle school, I think it was like 7th grade, question mark, I had this injury and I was in a cast for like a month. And my middle school had 2 stories. The higher you went up in grade, the higher you went up in levels, right? So majority of my classes were on the 2nd floor with like maybe 1 or 2 on the 1st floor. I told my mom, I was like, I'm not going to school in a cast. And she was like, why? They have an elevator. Like, someone can just walk with you. And I'm like, I'm not going to school in a cast. Precisely because of this. Because kids, especially grade school, like middle school, are vicious. They are heartless. They will eat you alive, which is crazy because it's just a cast. It's not like I have the cheese touch or the black plague, you know? But I get it, sis. And for that entire month, I did not go to school, and I was homeschooled for that month. No regrets. Kids are brutal. It was around the time of getting my period, and my dumbass forgot to put a pad on. I didn't have a period back at the time, and I got my period that same day. I had to tell a teacher about the situation, and I was crying because I didn't know what to do. Listen, this happens to the best of us. Been there, done that. If you get your period and you're unprepared, it's okay. There's no need to freak out. There's no need to cry. There's no need to panic. Like, you just gotta be proactive. You don't have any supplies? Okay, ask a friend. Your friend doesn't have any? Ask a teacher. Your teacher, more than likely, if they're female, they know what a period is and they've had periods and they might have supplies. Your teacher doesn't have any? Go to the nurse. Like, just, if there's a will, there's a way. Also, you don't have any supplies? You don't want to ask anyone? Make a makeshift pad out of toilet paper in the bathroom, or use paper towels because they're stronger. If you're worried about leaks, go to Lost and Found. Get someone else's gym shorts, or get your gym shorts. Tie your jacket around your waist. Like, there's so many little things that you can do to not make it that big of a deal. But I get it, especially if you're new to periods and it's the first day of school, you're already so nervous. But I promise it's really not that bad. You just gotta breathe, relax, pull yourself together, and figure it out. I believe in you. I took a melon to school in 3rd grade instead of my school supplies on accident. How do you accidentally take a melon to school instead of your school supplies? Like, was the melon in your school backpack? If so, why was there a melon in your backpack? And why did you put it in there? Or who put it in there and why? This is a weird one. I'm definitely stumped. What business does a melon have to do with school? Absolutely none. You know, unless it's like your lunch, like a little snacky snack for when you get hungry in class. Why was there a melon in your book bag? I just had flashbacks that I forgot I had. I remember in high school, this kid brought like either their pet hamster or their pet hedgehog in their backpack. Beets and melons, sorry, hate to break it to you. I didn't know where I was supposed to go and none of my teachers knew either. I found out my mom didn't get me into the school. Honestly, I wouldn't be embarrassed. I'd be kind of happy. Good, I don't have to start school today. And the best part, in my opinion, about not having to start school when school actually starts is missing and avoiding all those stupid icebreakers. I would have told my mom, I need you to mess me up every single school year so I could be a little bit delayed and come to school a week late. I'll just have my teachers collect the work for me, do it at home, miss the icebreakers, show up the second week like, what's up? Life hacks, you're welcome. On the first day of starting middle school, I went to the cafeteria to eat breakfast. When I finished, I went to throw my tray away, but I forgot it wasn't foam, it was plastic, so the cafeteria lady told me to get the tray out of the trash. When I went to get it out, I fell in the trash can. Brand new clothes and backpack ruined. Everyone stared at me as I was struggling to get out. It was so embarrassing. Is it worth it, lunch lady? Is it truly worth it? Let's compare. A plastic tray that probably costs like 10 cents to make and possibly 10 cents to buy, or the humiliation, dignity, reputation, ego of a new kid starting middle school for the first time ever. What did I mention before this? Middle school kids are the most brutal. They are ruthless. And she really said, go, dive in the trash and get me that 10-cent plastic tray. No, because I would have gotten detention. I would have looked at that lunch lady and been like, absolutely not. I'm not digging in the trash on the first day of middle school for me to be embarrassed and traumatized for the rest of my life. I'm good. I've always believed this. Lunch ladies are either the coolest people at school or the worst and meanest people at school. I don't think there's an in-between for lunch ladies. It's just one extreme or the other. Changed my mind. On the first day of 6th grade in middle school, we were making name tags and the guy sitting next to me, we'll call him K, asked me to draw him a dinosaur because I was good at drawing. And the girl, S, sitting across from me got mad and said I was flirting with her boyfriend. K said they weren't dating and she'd had a crush on him for 3 years. S threatened me to stop talking to him or else, and I told her to leave me alone. The next day, she said I hooked up with him and called me a hoe. In the 6th grade? What are you, like 11 years old in the 6th grade? How does she know what a hoe is? Well, apparently she doesn't actually know what a hoe is, because if you think me drawing for your little boyfriend a dinosaur of all things, not his name in hearts or something like that, just a stupid dinosaur, if you think that's hooking up, oh honey, you got a big storm coming. Wait till she finds out what hooking up actually is. What's she gonna call her then? What's worse than a hoe? I can't. I have never had more drama in my life than in middle school. Everything was just so extra and so dramatic and felt so reality TV-esque. I don't know why and I don't know how. Why were we so dramatic at 11 years old? Please make it make sense. Imagine drawing someone a dinosaur and this girl calls you a hoe. First of all, he is not your man, sis. Let's talk about that right there. You obsess over a man that doesn't even want you. Not even a man. He's not your boy. He's 11. Oh, middle school drama. It was my first day of high school and I thought this guy was really hot. I told my friend and I think he heard because he looked over at me when I said it. Turns out he was my new history teacher. I would be mortified. And it's sad that it's to the point where you're in high school and you can't tell if a guy is a teacher or a student. That's alarming. And every time I hear someone call their teacher hot or like they had a crush on their teacher, I just think of Pretty Little Liars and Ezra and Arya, and I'm just like, the toxicity is too much. It's just... I'm not gonna lie though, definitely had some hot teachers. One of them did kind of look like a student now that I think about it. Oh my gosh, this is not good. At least he never heard me. I was writing a note to give to my crush while waiting for class to start. The first thing the teacher did was take the note and read it in front of the class. I ended up getting bullied all year. What a great first day. I will never understand why teachers think this is a good idea to do. Like, they're private notes, dude. Are you really that sad and pathetic in your own life that you need to read aloud my own private notes and embarrass myself in front of the entire class to make a point? Just punish me. Just give me detention. Just write me up. Just literally do anything within legal boundaries, but read my note out loud. What if it was something super personal or something like really embarrassing? What if it was something like my dog died last night? Or what if it was something like I got herpes? Like, you're gonna feel like such a butt standing in front of your classroom thinking you're Mr. Tough Guy on campus, reading that aloud, and then immediately feeling like a jerk off afterwards. I hate it. Teachers that purposely embarrass their students, why are you a teacher? I wasn't sure if I was going into the right class, but I walked in anyway. I walked into the same wrong class 3 times. No, because you absolutely have to have the worst sense of direction ever known to man if you are walking into the same wrong classroom 3 times. Where are you going? Like, is the building a circle? Do they not have numbers? Is there not a classroom number right next to the door? How do you keep walking into the same wrong class 3 times? If I was that teacher, wholeheartedly by that point, I would have locked the door. I'm like, you know what, just no, that's enough. And if that kid came back a 4th time around, I would have been like, honestly, just come inside. You're in my class now. Take some notes. Stop coming in and out. Thanks. Imagine needing GPS for your school. On the first day of 4th grade, I decided to wear a really cute dress. Everything was going fine till PE when the male coach made me touch the ground during stretches. My dress was not that long and I could tell my underwear was showing. This still haunts me. Now, this is me just being petty. If my coach, my especially male coach at PE, was making me bend over while I'm in a dress or a skirt, whatever, I'm not in pants, not in shorts, you can see some booty if I bend over, I would simply report him. I do not care. I would literally look at him and be like, you want me to show some cheek? Because if you tell me yes, I will march right down to the principal's office right now and tell him that you want me to bend over for some stretches and show you some cheek. Let's talk about that. And watch, he'll never tell you to bend over again. Or simply, if you don't want to be that bold, tell him, I'm not taking that and you can give me an F. And then after that, march to the principal's office and explain the situation. Be like, yeah, he wanted me to bend over and show some cheek, so like, what the heck? I don't know why PE coaches take PE so seriously. Dude, it's middle school. Over the summer, I dated a boy who was in college and was becoming a teacher. On the first day of school, my math teacher was the guy I dated over the summer, and his girlfriend was also my teacher. She told the whole class I did the dirty with her boyfriend, and everyone called me a whore. First of all, I was with your boyfriend before you, so how does that make me a whore if you weren't even in the picture? Make it make sense. I get it if she was dating the boy and someone else came in the picture, but it was a relationship before her relationship existed, so what the heck is wrong with you? Second of all, how are you a teacher coming in here as I'm a student and telling everyone my business? You already know what I'm gonna say. To the principal's office. If you want to be an adult and be a teacher, act like one. Imagine having beef with a high schooler and you're a grown adult. I dressed up all nicely, and when I got to school, no one was dressed up. I get this, but I feel like for me, it was the opposite. I always thought everyone overdressed and I underdressed for the first day of school. But I have a little secret for you. It doesn't matter. It does not matter if you're underdressed or overdressed. What matters is that you're wearing what you want to wear and you're happy and you're comfortable. I would never let what other people wear dictate what I should or shouldn't wear. If someone's wearing jeans and a crop top and I want to wear the girliest, most frilly dress and heels, I'm gonna wear it. I don't care. Every day that I'm not wearing an outfit that I want to wear is just another day wasted that I could have worn an outfit I wanted to wear. So honestly, sis, flaunt it. And if you're dressed up, so be it. On the first day of school, a girl set fire in the toilet. So I mean, the whole school had to be walked by teachers to the bathrooms for weeks. I forgot to go, so I had to wait a whole hour to use the bathroom. I peed my pants. How do you set a fire in a toilet? The toilet's full of water. I'm very curious, and I have half a mind to Google how you set fire in a toilet, but I don't want my FBI agent to be like, why the heck is she Googling how to set a fire in a toilet? And then I'm on their radar for like the next couple of weeks because they think I'm gonna commit arson in a local bathroom. I'm very curious though. Either way, I'm sorry you peed your pants, and that's why adult diapers, y'all. Anyways, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. I genuinely, truly hope this makes you feel a little bit better, even if it's the tiniest bit better about your first day of school. I promise it's really not that bad. If you have an embarrassing first day of school story that I did not get to share, I would love to hear it if you would like to share it with us, so leave that in the comments below. If you experience one from watching this video from your first day of school, please come back and share it with us too. And if you want to see more episodes from this series in particular, they are on my channel, and if you want to binge more back to school videos to get you in the mood for back to school, check out my back to school playlist. Now, shout out of the day goes to Jocelyn on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you'd like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active, and also make sure you follow me on my TikTok and my Twitter so you haven't saved my videos. You get a chance to be in them, and you also get a bunch more of extra content. We live for the content. But anyways, I will see you guys next time. You got this. And if you don't, fake it till you make it. Okay, bye.